A beautiful day today. If I seem a little off, it's because I didn't get enough sleep, and let me tell you why. So, Juliana and I, we were having a good night last night. We enjoyed ourselves. We went and saw Elf on the big screen. Had a couple yucks. Came back to the house just to relax. Um, Tomorrow, which is today, we had to go to bed early because the building inspectors want to see if everything's in proportion with the house and all the other apartments. The only downside of that is they will have you wake up. They will force you to wake up around a ridiculous time. Oh, excuse me. They will have you wake up around a ridiculous time, and we had to get up at around 9 o'clock because the schedule for them, well, for Juliana anyway, is 9 to 3. And I mean, I understand if they don't get to all the apartments, but it'd just be a lot better if they added, like, for example, okay, so 9 to 3 today we're gonna be doing. Hey, how's it going, sir? Uh, for example, it'd be a lot better if they were like, okay, so from 9 to 3, we are going to be doing apartments, let's say 1 through 20, and then tomorrow we're gonna do. You guys see what I'm saying so far? Okay, bet. So anyway, you silly SoCal. The main bummer about that is that these inspectors, all they do is clown around with us. You know, I remember one time they were supposed to inspect our house, and we didn't even get it inspected at all. It's crazy because you're telling us to wake up at certain times, and you don't even bother to show up half the time. So that's why most of us decide to sleep in because we already know what's coming. We're just like, all right, you know what? I appreciate it. Thank you so much. But it's true though. It's real. They force us to wake up around a ridiculous time, have us burn daylight just to wait on them, and then they don't bother to show up. And they don't even send out a new notice or anything when it comes to you. They'll just show up and be like, "Hi, we're here to inspect your house." I was trying to do a thumbs up. There we go. But you guys ever have that happen? Like you feel like you never gotten inspected and they didn't even send you a notice, they just did a surprise inspection? They're just like, "Surprise, we're here. Sorry it took so long." But are you really? Are you really sorry it took so long? You didn't even give notice that you were gonna come over here. Like, it's been a week, man. It's getting crazy, man. But yeah, as you can see, I'm out here around nature, uh, kind of chilly. Mostly because I don't want to deal with, well, Mayday. Like, I'm not scared of her. Screw her. She's already tortured lives enough. I'm just like, I'm not afraid to say her name on here. But anyway, um, I'm out here making videos, running errands, because I don't want to deal with her. Because she's the type of person who will just say something first. You could be in a good mood, she'll just say whatever. You ever know somebody like that? Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Like, you hate those kind of people, right? it's like you're around somebody who um, who works at a certain place. You don't want to deal with them, and you can be in a good mood, and they'll say the first nastiest thing they can think of, or the most condescending thing they can think of. But yeah, I'm out and about mostly because I don't want to deal with that, and it sucks because I have work later today, later in the afternoon, and I'm still feeling sluggish. You know, I don't either, Randy. I really don't. But anyway, that's pretty much why I'm out and about this early. Um, I still think it's a nice day out here. I just gotta watch out for rain. I got my umbrella here with me. But I was really counting on sleeping in a little bit longer so I feel refreshed because I have an 8-hour shift today. But I figured, hey, yeah, I enjoy positive people myself. Like, I enjoy being around positivity. And sometimes it's not always that easy for me because I gotta be around people I don't like half the time. Hey, Lovey, good morning. Glad you can catch my show. Um, but yeah, that's pretty much why I'm out and about. That's why I'm still a little sluggish right now because the whole building inspection thing. And it's pointless. It really is. They're supposed to be doing it every year, and they don't even do it every year anymore. They just stop doing it. They only do it when it's convenient for them. And I know my apartment doesn't do it anymore. Because it's been a full year, I have not yet seen a notice saying, oh, we're going to do a building inspection for you guys. Inspectors don't care anymore. They only do what's convenient for them. That's why I'm like, you know what, I should have just slept in today. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Lovey, that's exactly what I'm talking about. You might not even get to your unit today. They might just have you wasting the entire day. I mean, it could be 3 o'clock right now. They still haven't shown up. But they'll show up like either the next day or the upcoming week. I hope they don't either. But I found this to be motivation to make a new video today. And I felt like I needed to talk about this because we're not the only ones dealing with stuff like this. I know some of you guys, astrolites, otherworldlies, you guys are, you know, you're at apartments where they do these inspections. And yeah, that's exactly what I mean. Like, these are surprise inspections. Like, the notice has no point, has no purpose, because they're just gonna choose who they think is the most vulnerable. Like, oh, we're gonna inspect apartments from 9 to 3. Better be ready. Like, get the fuck out of here with that. Like, you're gonna wake me up sometime after the crack of dawn, have me wait nearly 7 or 8 hours just so you don't come into my apartment. Yeah, that you guys are real geniuses for that. Somebody's not having a good morning. If you hear yelling, that was all the way over there. I don't know. I think loud people are kind of entertaining sometimes. But anyway, ugh, it's chilly. Had to put my gloves on. But these notices, they're moot. They're pointless. They have no purpose. They're just letting you know, okay, or he is mad, but I'm not gonna focus on that guy right now. He's probably on something, I don't know. But anyway, there, all these inspectors do is clown around. They just want to. It's all about power. That's all it is with them. They want to feel in control. They want to give you a notice to just to freak you out, because they're just gonna choose inspections at random. That paper, it's just a formality for them. They're just gonna inspect whoever they feel like. But they want it written on paper just so that they want it written on paper just so the tenants don't have a reason to complain. That's all they. That's the reason they do it. They always surprise inspections. They write it on paper just so the tenants can't hold it against them. They can't hold them responsible for them. A lot of people do, honey. A lot of people do. Yeah, myself included. My brother. We don't like having people inspecting our house. Just it's crazy. Because here's the thing: we don't even have to stir up any problems. Um, whether it's inside our house with our neighbors, we fix up our apartments the way we want to. Like, we're paying them just so we can have our peace and quiet. Like, we're basically paying we're paying land people hush money, because we pay them the rent. We should have some sort of peace and quiet. And yeah, I know, I understand that. But they're not. That's the point I'm trying to make. They're not gonna do things uh, by our standard of living. They're gonna do it the way they want to. They only put it on paper just so you don't have a reason to complain about it later. That's the only reason they do it. Because they're gonna do whatever they want. They feel like they're not even the owners of the building. Their management. They feel like they can do whatever they want. It's like we can't have a moment's peace, even after we pay them the rent. It could even be the full amount of rent, and they'll still be like, "Oh, well, we still have to check your house to make sure it's safe to live in." I'm just like, aren't you supposed to do that before the tenants move in? Aren't you supposed to ensure that everything's in proportion, everything is accounted for before you move them into the building? It's like, I get yearly inspections, but half of you guys don't even show up. And you just want to put it on paper just so the tenants can't hold it against you, because you're just going to surprise visit them anyway. And that's not right. It's better. Okay, I got you. That's why I'm just like, okay, once we get our new apartment, we should be able to have less problems. Like, I went to my dream apartments on a tour one day, and I could tell by their vibe, they seemed understanding, they seemed pretty chill, easy to talk to. And they seem like the sort of people who are like, okay, if you have a problem, just let us know. Oh, and by the way, we do inspections every so often on this day of the month or this month of the year, whatever it is. They just seem like those sort of people. But I'm talking about the other types of building inspectors. Like I'm talking about um, the other people part of management. And you ever notice how managers do inspections with people following them around like they're bodyguards or something? Because my lady's place does that. Like she'll be walking around like she owns the place, which she doesn't, and she'll have like a maintenance guy following her around like he's bodyguard or something. And I'm just like, hey, this is a little much. Like, I know he's maintenance and all, but does he have to walk around you like that? Because I don't know. It just makes me uncomfortable. I'm just like, you ever know how managers used to make their rounds on their own and they didn't have to really have people follow them? Like if something was wrong with the house, they would just report it back. Yeah, I know, cause she's a troglodyte. But that's why I'm like, managers they used to go solo on making their rounds, making these house inspections, and if they found something wrong with the house, they would report it back to maintenance, be like, okay, look here. So this, that, and the other is wrong with the house. I'm gonna send the tenant. I already told the tenant about it. Now I'm telling you. And, it used to be like that. But now it's like, can't even live peace and quiet anymore. This is why people are working night and day. Excuse me. They're working night and day because they want to get that house. They don't want to have to deal with landlords anymore. They want to get houses, homes they can own. Much like Juliana and I, we want to buy a home we can own so we don't have to worry about that anymore. If something's wrong with the house, of course I'm going to take care of it myself. I don't have to rely on anybody else. I'm a handyman. I know how to take care of the house. And things have just gotten out of hand these past couple years now. And I don't know about you guys, but much like my last video, I want to be free in the year 23. And like I mentioned, because just now I was talking about making repairs. I was telling you guys a while back, I had to fix my toilet seat. I had to fix my bathtub's faceplate. So honestly, there's no point in having a land person because all you do is pay them money for them to, you give them hush money so you can live in peace and quiet, even if it's just for a literal minute, just so you can get things done and continue your game plan on how to move on forward. That's all it is. That's all they're there for. They're just there to collect your rent, and it's whatever. Because they don't take care of the house. In reality, you do. You live there. You take care of it like it was your own home, right? Lately, I haven't. I haven't been able to fix anything else for my house, and I consider that a good thing. Um, because really, I don't really, I don't damage anything in my house. I mean, there's a couple of burn marks in my floor, but that's about it. That's a long story. I won't get into that, but that's that's pretty much all I got for you guys. I want to thank you so much for watching. Be able to share my videos to people you know, people you don't. You all know the drill. Uh, get those thumbs up. uh, Also, always remember to subscribe. You know, I'm still at 73, so let's try to get that up there a little bit. Um, I'm gonna see if I can get a video for you guys soon. I'm not sure about this week because it looks like it's gonna be raining. What's today? Uh, Thursday? So yeah, it's most likely gonna be raining throughout the weekend, so I'll let you guys know when I'm able to shoot another video. Thank you all for watching my show. Be safe, be well, be loved, and in case it rains, be dry. I'll see you guys later. Bye.